Alright, we're going to go into NBA hang time. Sorry about the auto adjusting. We're going to go into how to change settings and stuff. If you press tab, you go to dip switches on certain arcade games. And you can see right now this is set up as a 4-player game. I can change this as a 2-player game. Select 2-player. Return to main menu. Hit enter. And then for the changes to take effect, you would reset the game. So when I reset it now, it'll now be a 2-player game. I can either hit return to game or escape to get out of this menu here. See, now it's ready for 1 or 2 players. So see, it's now a 2-player game. If I wanted to change my layout for this game, I would hit tab. This is on arcade games only. You would go to input. Don't go to general, go just this game. And then you can go and say your shot, turbo, and steel. You want to change which button's which. This would be a good way to do that, so you can configure it to the buttons you want. I haven't configured this game, so it's probably not how I'd want it. But if I would want to change it, I could go in here and change it. And then it would be just for this game, so if you actually did screw up, it wouldn't be messed up on several games. So then you just press B or escape or return to game. You can also get into cheats. So you hit tab again, go down to cheat. Arcade games have cheats, not all of them, but go to enable, disable cheat, and then here's the list of them. So you wanted infinite shot time. You could turn that off or on, sorry. Back out. And then you would just restart the game like we did earlier, and then you would have that cheat enabled. So return and then reset game, and then it would enable that cheat. We'll just turn that back off. So that's a good way. Just like I said, tab gets you into that menu. Now if you're in a different system, I don't recommend doing it in an arcade, but if you held select and X at the same time, it takes you into this retro arch. So if you're in a Nintendo game or something like that, you press B and come all the way back to this main menu, hit quick menu. You could actually save states. So let's say I wanted in slot 1. Just hit save state in the bottom left corner. It says this one doesn't support save states. Let me get back to a Nintendo game. Let's see. Nintendo. Say I'm playing this game. It's loading up my controller. Alright, so if I want to save state, slot 1, save state, bottom corner it said it just saved to slot 1. Now if you pay attention, when I load the state back up, it'll take it right exactly where I saved it, which is this screen here. So if you were really far in the game and you didn't want to have to reset it, you could actually go in there, save it, and then come back right to the exact point where you left off, which is kind of handy. We'll get out of this game. If you want to search games by letter, you press the select button, pick the letter you want here. Just say we want to jump to S. Now we're in S. We can get to Super Mario or something like that a little faster. So now we're in all the S's. Say Super Mario Brothers 2. Now if I really like this game, I can hit select, go down to this right here, edit this game's metadata, click on the A, go all the way to the bottom, and we can add that to a favorite. So I turned it to a favorite. I'm going to save it. Now if I back out, and it'll have a folder. Hopefully now it'll say favorites. You can click on there now. Super Mario Brothers 2 is on there. If I want to take it off my favorite list, same way, select, edit, go all the way down, turn that off, and when I save it, it'll remove that from the list. And now that Super Mario Brothers 2 is off the list. And like I said, that should be... Oh, we'll go through themes real quick. So if you want to put a theme, right now this is the Blu-ray theme. It's a pretty nice looking setup. So if I want to add themes, I'll go to this setup page, ES Themes, click A. It'll bring up the Linux. This is what the operating system is. So you can actually go here. It's kind of tough to see it here, but it'll actually tell you if it's installed or not installed. You'll have to have internet hooked up, Wi-Fi, or Ethernet, which I have Ethernet hooked up. So I can just click A, and as you see, it's installing it real quick. Just take a second. That must be a pretty big theme there. Alright, now it's whatever that is, Retrozoid, whatever. We can use left or right on D-pad, cancel out of here. Now if we want to do our themes, you press, let's see, Start, go to UI Settings, and right here's Theme Set. So right now we're on Blu-ray. Here's all the themes that I have loaded in. I didn't pick some of these, I think they're already on here, but you could pick. Let's click on this comic book. We clicked on it, press B, it's going to take it a second, it's loading it right now. Give it a second. Alright, so it just loaded this theme in here. So you can change how these themes look if you want to. Kind of cool. If you want to go back to the one you wanted before, oops, I think I pressed select. I think you got to press start. Press start, UI settings. You don't need to change really anything that's in here. These are pretty much set where they need to be, but just change your theme set. We go back to that Blu-ray. Press A. It's going to load it for a second. It won't let you do anything while it's loading it. And now you're back to the theme that was on there before. So there's probably like 30 some themes in there, plus or minus. If you get on YouTube, it'll tell you to update stuff. You should already be updated for now. So I think that's about it. If you got any questions, let me know.